Welcome, sensitive souls. This is a safe place for highly sensitive people, empaths, introverts, and anyone who's ever felt a little out of place in an extroverted world. People might tell you that you take things too hard, feel too deeply, or get overwhelmed too easily. But today, we are tossing that heavy stuff out the window. We are focusing on the bright side. Because being an HSP actually comes with some incredibly endearing, charming, and flat-out adorable quirks. Let's look at 5 HSP traits that make you completely lovable to the people around you. First up is what I like to call the gasp of pure joy. HSPs don't just like things. You experience them with your whole soul. Think about a particularly fluffy golden retriever walking down the street, or a perfectly shaped cloud, or even that coffee that tastes exactly like autumn. While the rest of the world just walks by, your HSP brain lights up like a Christmas tree. You might let out a tiny gasp, your eyes widen, and you point it out like you've just discovered hidden treasure. That raw, unedited, childlike wonder is contagious. It reminds everyone around you to slow down and notice the magic in the everyday. It is honestly impossible not to smile when an HSP is geeking out over a tiny flower growing through a sidewalk crack. Next is your legendary gift-giving superpower. Because your brain processes everything so deeply, you notice the tiniest details. You remember that your friend mentioned a random childhood candy 6 months ago? You know their favorite color and their birthstone. So when a gift-giving occasion rolls around, you don't just grab a generic gift card. You present them with something so specific, so thoughtful, and so perfectly tailored to who they are, that it blows them away. The adorable part is how nervous and excited you get watching them open it. You care so much about making them feel seen, and that deep level of thoughtfulness is pure gold. Moving on to trait number 3, your easily startled, jumpy nature. Okay, hear me out on this one. Having a hyper-reactive nervous system means you might jump 3 feet in the air if a toaster pops, or if someone gently walks into the kitchen without wearing tap shoes. While it might feel exhausting to you, but to your loved ones, it is oddly endearing. You are like a little forest creature, constantly alert and acutely aware of your surroundings. The best part is how you laugh at yourself right after the shock wears off. Just maybe warn your friends not to sneak up on you from behind. Fourth is the way you completely melt under the influence of cozy vibes. HSPs are profoundly affected by their physical environment. When you find a soft blanket, a warm cup of tea, or a perfectly lit room with fairy lights, you don't just relax. You practically dissolve into a puddle of contentment. You emit this visible aura of peace, maybe with a soft sigh or a little cozy wiggle. Seeing someone experience true, deep comfort so intensely is incredibly sweet. You teach the rest of the world how to properly appreciate a luxurious bubble bath. Finally, there is your deep, unfiltered empathy. You don't just listen to people. You feel what they feel. When a friend tells you a sad story, your eyes well up with genuine tears, sometimes even before theirs do. When they succeed, you celebrate with a level of hype that makes them feel like a superstar. Your heart is permanently on your sleeve. In a world that often tries to be cool and detached, your willingness to care so loudly and so deeply is beautiful. If today's conversation reminded you that your sensitivity has a beautiful side, you'll find a link below to my little survival guide for sensitive souls. It's a short, practical guide filled with gentle ideas for protecting your peace while embracing what makes you uniquely you. And if you'd like more conversations like this every week, I'd love for you to subscribe. Until next time, remember, you don't have to become less sensitive to be more lovable.